Alright, now I'll show you two database functions, Daverage and Dcount. So let's select cell M9, type equal Daverage, and in this Daverage function we have three arguments: database, field, and criteria. Our database is range A8 to G51. And then the field, let's put a comma first, and then now we are going to type the field name. As you can see that we are trying to calculate the average units of all pencils that we have in our database. So our field name is units, and units or field name always go in quotes, comma. And then our criteria is pencil, because we are trying to calculate the average units of all pencils. So as you can see that on my screen here, I already set up the criteria for our database functions. Now, one thing to remember is that whenever you set up the criteria for database functions, you must have the header in the first cell, and then right underneath of your header you should have the value. So let's select these two cells here, which is I6 to I7. Once you have this, close parenthesis and press enter, and now it gave me the average units of our pencils in our database here. So let's see how Decount function works. So what I want you to do is to select cell M11, type in Decount, equal Decount. And again, we have three arguments here: database, field, and criteria. But the way Decount function is different than the Daverage function is that field is not required in Decount function. So if you leave the field blank, it will still count the total number of pencils in our database. So first let's select the database, which is again from A8 to G51, and put comma. So now we'll leave the field blank, so just put another comma, and our criteria is pencil. Okay, close parenthesis, press enter, and now as you can see that it returned the value 13. But what if I go back and type in the field name in here? So if I go back and type the field name units, press enter, it will give me a different number. Why is that? Is because if you look at my database here, my unit column has all the numbers except this cell here. I have some text in there. So what it did, it ignored that row. So just remember that whenever you use a column, make sure you have all number values in those cells. If you have text, then it will not count those towards the counting that is doing for all the pencils. Okay, so basically that's how the Daverage and Dcount function works.